Ichi the Killer is a Japanese extreme horror and Yakuza film from 2001, directed by the notorious Takashi Miike. It's not just a movie. It's a visceral experience, renowned for its relentless, graphic violence, its deeply unsettling psychological themes, and its unflinching exploration of sadism, masochism, and mental trauma. The narrative immediately thrusts us into the brutal, chaotic underworld of the Yakuza. At its grotesque heart is Kakihara, portrayed with chilling intensity. He's a sadomasochistic and utterly unhinged enforcer for the Anjo Yakuza family, easily identifiable by his scarred, pierced face and his penchant for extreme self-mutilation. Kakihara's entire existence revolves around his devotion to his boss, Anjo, a devotion that borders on obsession and is intertwined with his desire for pain. When Anjo mysteriously vanishes, along with a staggering 300 million yen, Kakihara is not merely concerned. He is convinced his beloved boss was kidnapped, and more importantly, brutally tortured, a prospect that excites him as much as it enrages him. Driven by this twisted sense of loyalty and a profound craving for extreme pain, Kakihara embarks on a brutal, relentless investigation to find Anjo and inflict unimaginable suffering upon those responsible. His methods are beyond conventional brutality. They involve grotesque, imaginative torture, often inflicted with needles, hooks, and blades, his face contorting in a mixture of agony and ecstasy as he tortures others. Kakihara's primary suspect is a rival Yakuza gang, leading him down a bloody path of interrogation and mutilation. However, the true masterminds behind Anjo's disappearance are gradually revealed to be a shadowy, manipulative group led by Gigi, an enigmatic, seemingly frail old man. Gigi operates from the fringes, a puppet master secretly orchestrating events behind the scenes, pulling strings to destabilize the Yakuza underworld for his own inscrutable purposes. Gigi's ultimate, terrifying weapon is Ichi, a profoundly disturbed young man. On the surface, Ichi is profoundly timid, emotionally fragile, and prone to uncontrolled crying fits and deep remorse. But this meek exterior hides an incredible, almost superhuman martial arts prowess and razor-sharp blades concealed within the heels of his boots. When provoked, often by Gigi's insidious psychological manipulation, which expertly exploits Ichi's deeply repressed memories of childhood abuse and a fabricated past, he transforms into an unstoppable, brutally efficient killing machine, tearing his victims apart with horrifying, almost artistic precision. Blood splattering like abstract art, Gigi cunningly uses Ichi to systematically eliminate various Yakuza factions, including Anjo's group, creating a power vacuum and sowing widespread chaos. He carefully feeds Ichi false information, making him believe he is a righteous avenger against evil, meticulously controlling his trauma to channel his rage into targeted assassinations. He ensures Ichi believes he only attacks bad people, reinforcing a twisted moral code that keeps him pliable. The cat-and-mouse game and the horrific confrontation. As Kakihara's gruesome investigation, leaving a trail of dismembered bodies and shattered lives, leads him inexorably closer to the unsettling truth, he eventually learns about the elusive Ichi. His initial pursuit of Anjo shifts into a morbid, perverse fascination with Ichi's unique capacity for violence. Kakihara begins to view Ichi not just as a killer, but as a potential source of ultimate pain and pleasure, a mirror to his own extreme desires, a challenge to his masochistic limits. The film builds with escalating psychological tension and physical repulsion towards a confrontation between these two extreme individuals. Kakihara, who lives to seek pain and inflict it to feel truly alive, and Ichi, who inflicts unimaginable violence when his repressed trauma and Gigi's manipulation take over, only to collapse into tearful remorse afterwards. The narrative plunges deeper into depravity and psychological torment as the layers of Gigi's manipulation are slowly peeled back. Kakihara's own search for Anjo is revealed to be rooted in a deep, almost sexualized desire to be tortured by him, a longing for an extreme experience only Anjo could provide. Ichi's fragmented memories, triggered by Gigi, paint a horrific picture of childhood abuse, But the film constantly questions the veracity of these memories, blurring the line between reality and Ichi's fractured, traumatized mind. The climax takes place during a major Yakuza convention, which descends into a bloody, anarchic free-for-all meticulously orchestrated by Jiji to eliminate his enemies and cement his control. Amidst this carnage, Kakihara finally confronts Ichi. However, the absolute line between reality and Ichi's shattered perception utterly blurs. It's implied through fragmented flashbacks and chilling revelations that much of Ichi's backstory, the abuse, and even some of the perceived events may be fabrications, carefully implanted by Jiji, or self-created hallucinations born from deep trauma. The Anjo Ichi believes he's fighting may be a phantom, a figment of Jiji's cruel design. Kakihara, ever the masochist, ultimately faces his own demise, finding a bizarre, almost transcendent sense of fulfillment in the face of his end. The final moments are steeped in ambiguity. Ichi, broken and perhaps finally aware of Jiji's profound manipulation, is left to confront his own fractured identity. The film concludes on an unsettlingly cyclical note with the pervasive nature of violence, trauma, and the insidious control of manipulative figures left unresolved. It suggests that Ichi the Killer may not be a single individual, but a projection of others' desires for destruction, a symbol of unchecked sadism, or merely an unending cycle of abuse and violence that simply finds a new host. The horror isn't just in the gore, but in the bleak psychological landscape it inhabits.
Text prompting viewers to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on this developing story.